Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Big Strictor, my boy D. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, whatever it is that these other YouTubers told you to do.
But do it for us. Anyone in the comments know who Arsenal have got in the next round? Let us know, because we're struggling here.
Yeah, we're just backstage just now trying to figure it out. Kind of like crazy reports. One saying Wrexham, the other one saying Mansfield. So we don't really know.
One saying Macclesfield, and then another one saying Nottingham.
We don't know what's going on in that FA Cup draw. Obviously, Arsenal put themselves in the draw by beating Wigan 4-0 at the Emirates. But we're still trying to get confirmation. FA Cup round draw is full as Arsenal handed major banana skin at Wrexham. And then another one saying at Mansfield, like literally published 17 minutes ago. So we're not really quite sure. Do you know what? Man should slap on Sky Sports. Sky Sports, let's do it that way. Even though my battery's dying, we'll slap it on the Sky.
It said someone said we got Mansfield, but I've got a couple of bedrooms that go to every game. They're saying we got Wrexham. They're booking their tickets to Wrexham, their hotels to Wrexham. So I don't know. Mansfield, but then
they might need to get that refund, my guy.
Oh, she said Chelsea got Wrexham.
That's what I'm saying. It's saying Chelsea got Wrexham, and it's saying Arsenal got Wrexham. Like
he said, Arsenal got Macclesfield as well.
What is going on?
Are you man sure?
Bro, all these reports, but where?
No, it says Arsenal got Mansfield. Oh yeah, Mansfield. Yeah, Mansfield versus Arsenal. I got the draw. I got it here.
You got it there, yeah.
Fulham got Southampton.
Yeah.
Old Vale or Bristol got Sunderland. Newcastle got City. Leeds have got Norwich. Mansfield have got Arsenal. We're away at Mansfield. Wolves have got Liverpool. Wrexham have got Chelsea. And West Ham have got Macclesfield or Brentford.
Where's that Man City game?
At St James's Park.
Okay, that's away for them, yeah. That's a away tie. Because usually, I'm surprised they didn't give them Wrexham at home, Man City. Like usually they always get the lesser teams at home, but this time they get in Newcastle away at St James Park, which could be tricky.
Yeah.
So okay, cool. So that's the draw, yeah. So it's Arsenal or Mansfield versus Arsenal. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't even know where Mansfield is, bro. Like I have no idea.
I'm checking
what part of the world that is, bro. I feel like it's obviously probably up north, right?
Bro, that is the biggest guess ever.
Brother, I couldn't tell you.
That is the biggest guess ever because Nottinghamshire. Nottingham. 12 miles north of Nottingham.
It's not too far.
It's not too far.
So basically Midlands kind of thing.
Yeah, Birmingham-ish.
Yeah. So you better tell the man then, bro. They gotta cancel that reservation.
Yeah, they're gonna have to cancel that because they really think Wrexham, bro. Bristol and that. They're talking about going to Bristol. Today they were talking about these men like away diehard. They go every single game.
Yeah. They're gonna have to resurgent. But yeah, that's the draw. So Arsenal are playing Mansfield away. I'll be honest with you, I don't know much about them, but we'll do a quick research to see what league. Is it Mansfield Town? Yeah, Mansfield Town. What league?
Yeah,
they're in League One. They're 13th in their league. In League One, so that's another what? So we played Wigan, innit? Wigan are League One side. So we got back-to-back League One side, but they slightly sit above Wigan. They sit in what? How many points is that? 39. They got 39. Wigan have 31. So they're 8 points clear of Wigan at the League One Championship table, whatever it's called. I mean, do we even discuss that game, or should we leave that and get into like other things?
Saka in the 10.
Was it you that was saying Saka in the 10 before?
I've been saying that for about a year, bro. Everyone knows that as well. That's the good thing about it. Everyone knows I've been saying Saka in the 10. I'm the only one that's been saying it.
I think we had that discussion, and if I remember, and I said nah.
Yeah, we did. That's the thing about you. You kind of own up to know what I mean?
But the record's there, bro. Some of these things you can't lie, bro. Someone can just go back and find it. But yeah, I think I remember you. Yeah, it was you that was saying Saka in a 10, and I did say nah. So what did you make of him in that 10 then?
That's his position. That's where he should be.
Mm.
He should be in a 10. Like do you know what he would be like in a 10? Equivalent, yeah. The way he plays is like an Eden Hazard. That's what he would be like. He's not a superstar goal scorer, but he would be called havoc constantly in the 10. Like when you see him play in the 10, yeah, he would do the same things Odegaard does, just in a different way. So he wouldn't be doing like Odegaard. See, Odegaard has to do 1-2s everywhere he goes. When Saka can't do a 1-2, he will dribble or he will run with the ball. There's a difference between obviously dribbling with the ball and running with the ball. Saka can do both.
So, but here's the thing I'm thinking though. Like, I did see him in that role yesterday, and he looked all right. I wouldn't say I would say yeah because of this bang him in a 10. I thought he collected the ball, he drifting in like this and that, but also I didn't see anything that made me think yeah he's a 10. He can certainly play there. I think he showed that he can play there. He didn't look uncomfortable there, but I don't think he's a 10. I just don't like it's the same when I think about Ethan Nwaneri. I don't see him as a 10 because
but Ethan, similar players, but one is his decision making is really immature, and the other one's decision making is like he's 40.
Season.
Saka's what people don't realize about Saka, yeah, he's probably one of the most intelligent players in the league. That's what makes him so good. It's not the fact that he's got superstar skills or superstar goals, or he's not really the prolific goal scorer. He's not the guy the most skillful, but it's his intelligence and his decision making that makes him so good. You put a player like that in the 10 position in front of goal, and plus he can shoot. That's a key aspect that people don't realize as well. You got an intelligent player that can shoot. It's devastating, bro. Like that's exactly where he should be. Saka needs to be right behind the striker. But I don't really understand where else he needs to be, because right now we've got a right winger he's not the greatest right winger in the world, but he's causing havoc in Madueke. Madueke is causing people a bit of problems at the minute. He needs to stay on the right wing. Saka needs to be in the 10. That's what needs. And the funny thing about it is Eze needs to be on the left as well. That's the funny thing about it. Trossard his form's kind of dipping a lot. Trossard's form's dipped kind of heavily in the last month. Eze needs to be left, Saka in the 10, Madueke right. That's where we need to go now.
But yeah, but you're saying that, but Eze's form's dipped. Eze
hasn't even played, bro. He hasn't had a chance to play. He scored a hat-trick and plays one game after.
Yeah, but his form has dipped. I think yesterday he had a very good game yesterday, but I'm cautious not to be overly like. I mean, okay, cool. The alternative is to have a bad game against Wigan, yeah, and he gets slated and he's shit, this, that, and other. So he did what he had to do in that game, but I'm just cautious because, like I just pointed out, bro, it's a League One struggling team at home. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a League One struggling team at home. I'm not taking nothing from him. That's not what I'm trying to do. I suppose I'm just trying to bring a little bit of perspective into it. Like, I need you to be doing this at least week in, week out, or at least every time you get a chance. Martinelli isn't getting minutes either, but when he's on the pitch, he gets a chance. He creates an argument to say, you know what, maybe you should start the next game. Or you know what, maybe you should get more minutes. I feel like whenever Eze gets the chance, he's not really showing that yet. And everyone knows the quality he's got. Everyone knows the kind of player he is. But so far in our Arsenal shirt, he's not delivering to the expectations that we have. And we have high expectations of Eze. Eze isn't like one of those players. And I think, in a way, it's sort of a good thing. Is the criticism for him, because it's actually showing is the high expectation we have for him. It's not like you coming around and coasting and everyone's like, well, yeah, that's the player we signed. We are actually like impatient because we know what you've done at Palace. We know the quality you have. We need you to get on it now. Like, Arsenal are on this trajectory right now. It's not a tomorrow thing, it's a right now. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's what I'm looking for from Eze week in, week out. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But he needs to push that bar on a more weekly basis. And listen, you gotta need to earn your position, bro. You've got to earn your position. Like Odegaard has proven one thing. If you don't agree with Odegaard, is that Odegaard will give you the press. Odegaard will give you the tracking. He will do all of that. We're not quite getting any of that from Eze. Some might argue Eze is a better technical footballer than Odegaard. That might be not. That's a legitimate discussion to have. But if you're talking about effectiveness for Arsenal, Odegaard sits above him.
I kind of disagree. I feel like Odegaard's time, he's had enough time. I feel like Odegaard's had enough time to prove that he's the main man in the team. He's the captain. I think he's had enough time. I think as the captain, you've got to expect more from you. Yes, you don't expect Odegaard to do everything, but I think he's had so many under par performances and so many random patches of poor form. I don't feel like he deserves the chance to redeem himself every single time. I think he's had enough time. I think he's had 3 years, bro. Odegaard's had 3 years of just being in the team. Now, obviously, undoubtedly, when he plays well, we're a much better team with him playing in the team. Undoubtedly, there's no doubt about that. When he's not in the team, we miss him badly, but we miss the good Odegaard. I think he's had enough time to prove his worth. He's a captain. I don't think the captain that takes a whole year to prove your worth. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's fair.
I think Odegaard has proven it, to be fair. I think he has proven, and maybe that's the reason why everyone is sort of like hanging on, giving him that time. I think that season, prior to like last season, obviously he was injured, and then the season before that, he weren't really on great form. But the season before, he was fantastic for us. So I think he's proved it. Whether or not people are willing to be patient or people are willing to acknowledge he's got credit in the bank, I don't know, innit? That's
he doesn't have any credit in the bank. That's the point I'm making. He's got no credit left.
You don't think so?
He's got no credit. He's run out of credit.
I also got to remember that captainship, that captaincy that he's holding isn't given to him by Arteta. It's given to him by his peers.
Listen, I get so that.
They think he's a good enough captain. He
is a good enough. I don't judge his captaincy. I'm not here to judge. I don't see behind the scenes. I'm not here to judge his captaincy. I think, you know what, if he's been named captain, there's things that they're privy to that we're not. I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is performances on the pitch. And I feel like he's had enough time to show us that he's the guy to take us forward and to be the main man in the 10 position. I feel like I wouldn't be screaming for Saka in the 10 if we had a 10 that was performing at the level that he needs to perform. I wouldn't be screaming for Saka in the 10. I'm screaming for Saka in the 10 because I feel like we need to move his position to get the best out of him. I feel like Odegaard has had he's had two years of poor form. It's enough.
All right, cool.
He would be a brilliant sub. He would be the best sub in the league.
I'm not even upset at that. I'm not.
He'd be the best sub in the league, bro. Odegaard to come on and change games. When we played Brentford, when he came on at half time for the first 15, 20 minutes, best player on the pitch by a mile.
Yeah.
As soon as he came on against Brentford, it changed the whole game. And then he faded. Yes, he faded and he didn't get his marker. So people kind of pick on those little points. But for the first 20 minutes, from the 45th minute to about the 60th minute, he was untouchable.
Yeah, he was making things happen. But
he changed the whole game, bro, for a bit. He'll be the best sub in the league, bro. And I think to say that about your captain, you have to remember, he's been getting taken off 60 minutes in the last 3 games, bro. 60 minutes. That's too early for your captain. He's not
on form. He's not on form. I think the issue we've got is that number 10 role is actually, as much as I try to defend Odegaard, but my defense in Odegaard is that we just don't have a better choice or a better option. I think maybe the difference is for Arteta to maybe start looking inwards, like maybe try to be Mendy in the 10 and drop Norgard in the 6.
We did it already, bro. We've got the answer.
I'm not buying the Saka thing, bro.
We've got the answer right now.
I'm not buying that.
We need to get more goals in the team right now. Saka's stagnated in terms of goals on the right wing. So you move him to the centre. he starts scoring more goals. He starts assisting more immediately. I promise you that. Yeah.
I have no doubt he can assist. I have no doubt that he's just that kind of player. He's very versatile. Yeah. Listen, we might even give it a go. I'm not even against it. But I look at Saka and I don't think that guy is a 10.
He is a 10. He's a 10, bro. I promise you.
Well, so what you're saying is more of a 10 than he is anywhere else.
100%. 100%. His position is a bro. It's like when we had the situation with Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale was a left back. Yeah, Gareth Bale was a left back. Moved him to left wing. Same so far as Saka. Then they moved him to the right wing. Then they realized, hold on, this guy's too dangerous. He needs to be in the center. Become the best player in the world in the center in attacking midfield role, bro. That it's the same. It's the same trajectory that Saka. Not obviously Bale got to the heights. Saka's exactly the same situation. Left back to left wing to right wing. Now it's time for him to go to the center and become the guy that he really needs to be. That's where he needs to be. I've been saying this for like a year, bro. He needs to be behind the striker. He would spearhead us to the league if he starts there. He will be one of the best players in world football, undoubtedly, if he starts playing behind the striker. I can promise you that. He's too deadly. He's too clever. He knows exactly what to do. Even against Wigan, yeah, the amount of positions that he's in terms of cleverness and where he needs to be, he just knows exactly where to be. You can't stop intuition. Like, you can't teach a player instinct. You can't teach that sniffing out the game. Saka knows exactly where to be, bro. Even when he's passing the ball to Madueke and he gets in the box, the positions he picks up in the box, defenders can't mark that because he's not a typical striker. He knows exactly where to maneuver. He needs to play behind the striker.
What word was that, bro? Maneuver. Man said maneuver,
bro.
I said maneuver, bro. What the ass?
I said maneuver, bro. Hey, don't make me start clipping your DR Sports and AFTV interviews, you know.
Yeah, loud me.
I'll see you stutter a few times. I'll see you stutter a few times on there, bro.
You know, English is my second language, bro. So no, but you know what? I hear you. I'm not disputing it. But I think if you look at balance, yeah, I think if Saka plays 10, because one thing I've never seen from Saka in his whole time as an Arsenal player, yeah, is a pass that breaks the lines. Yeah, like in behind, intricate stuff. That's not Saka's game. Saka's everything else but that. And if you put Saka in a 10, where you have either Martinelli that can drift from the left centrally, or you have Gyökeres in center forward, I think Saka will kill that option. Saka will kill Gyökeres. Saka will kill Trossard or Martinelli. Now look at that pass now from Eze. Yeah, they'll just give an example. That pass for Madueke's first goal. Yeah. Do you think Saka has that pass in him?
Of course. Saka hit one of the best. Saka hit one of the best. Saka hit one of the best passes you will see in that game, but you just didn't remember it. He hit this first time ball, yeah, to Martinelli on the foot. You don't remember it. The ball comes up. We kick the ball long, yeah, the keeper. Their centre back headers it, boom, about 20 yards, yeah. So where the ball comes to Saka, he hits this first time volley straight all the way over to Martinelli to go straight on the break. Now that break wouldn't have happened if he took a touch. He had to hit it first time. The ball.
What game was that yesterday?
This is yesterday's game, bro. He hit this first time pass straight to Martinelli. And people don't realize that as much as you think you don't have a defense splitting pass, sometimes, yeah, it's the timing of the ball that opens up the team. That Saka's timing of his passes are so good that you won't see the brilliant defense splitting pass that gives a player one-on-one, but it's just as dangerous.
Yeah, I'm not even disputing that yesterday either. But Saka's never been a player that I see has that picture of like the physics, the quantum. Like, okay, I got the ball now, and even just because I had one look 2 seconds ago, I can see a picture in my head. I'm gonna try and make that.
That's his game, bro.
I don't think he has that for himself on the wing. But that central role, there's so many moving parts. Remember, when you're on the wing, yeah. You're the only moving part. Of course, there's many moving parts as well. But I'm saying when you're on the wing, your moving parts are literally on that side. But when you're centrally, you've got left, right, and middle. Four other things you've got to concentrate on. So I think that position is a lot different. Wigan game is a good experiment to try it, cool. But would you try it going Wolves away?
But this is what I'm saying again. Forget Wolves away. Saka against Rodri is a mismatch. I promise you that. Saka playing against Rodri, I tell you, yeah, you see us, we always struggle with the best and playing against the best sixes because we don't have anyone that we can convincingly say, yeah, he's going to get the better of him. You get it? If Saka's playing against Rodri, yeah, and he gets the ball, he's skipping past Rodri every single time. If Saka, I'd much rather have Saka running at Rodri and then running at their defense than having Odegaard passing and moving. I'd much rather have Saka running at Caicedo and then running at the defense than having Odegaard passing and moving. Saka can pass the ball in 1-2s and he can run with the ball. That's a deadly, deadly combination to have in the 10 position, bro. It's similar, even though it's not to the same level, it's similar as a De Bruyne-esque type player, where if you got a player like that in that position, he's got so many attributes and so many different like metrics to his game. He can pick and choose whether he wants to do pass and move with Bernardo Silva, or we can run past you and shoot. Saka can do both of them, bro. Saka at the edge of the box, you know he can slap that, bro.
Oh, definitely. I don't think that's up for debate.
We don't have that in our team with a player that's
the only good thing going for Saka in this debate right now is Odegaard ain't doing it and Eze ain't doing it. So I suppose, fuck it, why not try it? Do you get what I'm saying? That's sort of like the only, I'll put my hand up and resign to it. Like, all right, both the 10s that we've got so far aren't doing it. So this can't hurt. There was a time when Marino, we put him up front. The man said himself he's never played as a striker, but we didn't really have any option. Havertz was injured, so we tried him. And then what did we get for that? What did we get from that? We got a man that just couldn't stop scoring at every opportunity he got. So I suppose I'm not really against it. I just don't think he is. And he can prove me wrong, you know, because what better time to prove me wrong? Because we don't see our other 10s.
I'm struggling to understand how you can't, like, see, to me, it just feels so obvious. Like, it just seems so obvious to me that Saka is an attacking midfielder in the central role. I can't see any other position where he needs to play. He's not a 9. He's not really a left winger. He's not really a right winger. He can play there really well, but all his attributes and his deadliness and his intelligence strike out to me to be a central attacking player. Like everything about him.
I mean, this is the best time. This is the best time then to try that. Well, if he wants to try it, because well and truly, like I said, them other two ain't really pulling away. They're not really out and out showing us that they are. You know what I'm saying? They're doing their thing. But listen, if it works, it works. Listen, I won't eat my hat because at the end of the day, I'm for whatever's working for Arsenal, bro. So if it works, I'll put my hand up and said, yep, okay, it works, great. Let's see more of it. But just at the moment where I haven't seen it, I'm skeptical. I am skeptical. And listen, he has a lot of ability, Saka. One of the ability that Saka does have, and I've always said this, yeah, is the ability to keep shit simple. He does the right things 99% of the time, all the time. Yeah, he knows when to shoot, he knows when to pass, he knows when to hold, he knows when to use his strength. Like, this is one of the things where Saka probably doesn't get enough credit for, is that he's not a flair player. He's just a player that knows when to do what needs to be done at the time he's doing it. And that's a skill that YouTube videos don't show. It doesn't show you him doing step overs. It doesn't show him doing a pirouettes. That's not his game. But in the simplest form of football, knowing when to pass and knowing when to shoot in itself is an art. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you talk about Anthony that used to play for United. Waste time doing all them spinning things he's doing. By that time, Saka's already beaten his man, play the ball into the box, Arsenal scored. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's an ability. And if you transfer that ability in every area of the pitch, it can really show. We've had Saka at left back, we've had Saka at left wing, we've had Saka at right wing, we've had I'm sure I've had Saka in goal at one point if we because he just knows what to do when to do it. So I'm not disputing that he could play that position, but
what's Saka's best attribute to you?
Decision making.
And ball retention.
Decision making. All of that is wrapped into one. He'll hold the ball at the right time. He'll, like I said, he'll pass the ball like that. He's just his decision making. So I have no doubt his decision making can put him anywhere on the pitch. Because if you got the right decision, you do the right things. You know, you do the right things. But I still think there are other experiments, there are other like players that we could maybe look into. Maybe like, for instance, I've been impressed with Norgard. And again, I know that's contradicting because I said like it's Wigan, but some of the games he's shown that he's got that ball over the top, or that pass that breaks lines, or that even little intricate back heel against Kara. Is it Kara Almighty? Like that puts a man through. And I don't know. I'm like thinking, could there be a case we made there to maybe try Norgard? I don't know, because that 10 role
in the 10.
Yeah.
Oh, strict. Oh.
In it.
Bro, this is not, bro, come on, bro.
Like, I'm just putting it out there. It sounds ridiculous.
Norgard in the 10.
People, listen, I've seen games where he's like, hold on.
You're better.
I've seen games where I've seen him show some level of like IQ, some level.
You're better than this.
Marino, for instance, Marino can play in that 10. He showed me.
But Marino's not
Norgard. I'm saying, if you'd have said that about Marino, people would have laughed at me.
But Marino's not a 10 either.
No, but I'm saying he can't play in a 10. Saka's not a 10 either.
No, but Norgard, bro.
Hey, chat. Am I going mad with that? Am I going mad with that one?
Come on, bro. You got to take the hood off. You need to take that hood off, bro.
Am I going mad with that one?
What? Norgard in the 10, bro.
Have Zubimendi and Rice. And I think that's I think here that's even more balanced. That's even more
balanced than the 10 role, bro.
I'm just saying. Hey, chat, I don't know. Am I going mad?
Come on, bro. The chat, bro. Come on, bro.
Am I going mad?
What are you saying there?
When we're talking about the big picture, yeah, I feel like Norgard sees these things. It's mad because it's mad, yeah. Because if you would have told me,
you're trolling me or you've been serious.
Hear this, yeah. If you would have said Norgard in the 10 a few months ago, I said, brother, you're smoking the highest. You're smoking the highest. Do you get what I'm saying? But the more I've seen him play, and it hasn't got a lot of like game time, but every time I'm seeing vision. I'm seeing him putting things together. I'm like, rah, is that Norgard?
I can't take this seriously. You got me. Are you joking or what?
Like, he doesn't have the Saka attributes. I think what Saka doesn't have, Norgard has, and what Norgard doesn't have, Saka has. I think it's one of them ones. Like, I think it's one of them ones. Like, I think they call it yin and yang. Do you get me? Like yin and yang.
Oh, this is hard to have this conversation. I don't know
what's chat saying. What's the chat saying? What's the chat saying? Show me what chat's saying. Show me what chat's saying.
Serious. What's the chat saying? Street Toad can't be serious, surely. I might need to do a poll. He can't be.
Yeah. Get a poll. Get a poll, guy.
Norgard in the 10, bro. I'm doing a poll, man. I can't.
Yeah, get a poll, man. Get the strippers on it as well.
Yeah, I need to do a poll, man. Like Norgard in the 10.
Point I'm trying to make ultimately, yeah. When Arteta signs players, yeah, and I think that's one of the key things with Arteta, yeah, is he signs players that can play in multiple positions. I think that's his criteria. When he's looking, when you look at like Timber, for instance, Timber can play on the wing, Timber can play centre back. The same thing when he wanted to sign Martinez before he went to United. He can play centre back, he can play full back. Marino, obviously, we see him playing in midfield. He can play as a striker. We see Rice 6, 8 defense. Like we see all these things. Mascara, the same, Nkapie the same, Calafiori the same. Like all these things, like all Arteta players aren't just one style. They are versatile. I think that's Arteta's main thing. Like, can you play multiple positions?
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's my case and my point.
Is that it though? I need you to carry on. I need to hear what you're saying.
My point. So now that I've said that, now that I've presented that, now can Norgard do it in a 10? And I think for all the reasons you're gonna put Saka in a 10, I would also want to try Norgard in a 10.
What, bro? Come on.
Someone said my hood is too tight. My hood is too tight. Is the hood too tight?
It's bro.
Let me get the bald head out. Let me get the bald head out.
I don't even know what's going on, bro.
I'm saying, do you not get the chat up? Highlight some comments. I can't even see.
I'm doing a poll right now, bro, because I'm so confused.
He's turned into a stripper, you know. Man's doing polls now. Jeez.
I'm set up a poll. Should Norgard play in the 10 role? Yes or absolutely not? I'm doing it there.
All right, let me see
what. Right now, I'm gonna leave it up for.
I can see comments. I can see comments now. All right,
5 minutes. Let's see what people say. You know, make sure you're voting.
Make sure you're voting. Make sure you're hitting the likes up as well, people.
The poll, man, because obviously, Stricto.
Yeah, there we go, fam. I definitely.
Wait, hold on. The poll's up, yeah. So don't. What do you mean? There we go. The poll's up, bro.
Let me see the poll. Let me see the poll. Let me see the poll.
The poll's up, bruv.
I can see some of the comments. I can see someone saying, "I definitely."
Well, so far, there's not one person that's voted yes, bro.
How many? Does it tell you how many people? Hey, let me do this poll myself.
So far, there's 10 votes. All 10 have said no.
Okay.
We gotta keep going. Make sure everyone in the chat votes, you know, because I need 100% no, man. Because what's going on there? Norgard in the 10 sounds.
People, I need you lot before you hit that vote. Yeah, let me set my campaign for this vote. Yeah, before you lot vote, I need you lot to remember when Arteta signs players, he signs them on a basis that these players can play multiple positions and versatile. Just remember that. Also remember some of the passes that you've seen Norgard do. Remember the flicks that he's putting Havertz in. Like, I didn't expect this from this player. I'll be honest with you, before Norgard came to Arsenal, I didn't really know much of him. I knew he played for Brentford. I've seen him play against Arsenal, but I've never really looked at him. He's never really stood out for me. But since he's been at the Arsenal, I've seen a couple things, and I'm like, if Odegaard isn't killing it, and if Eze isn't killing it, these put up a case for Saka, and I put up a case for Norgard.
Not the same, bro.
I put up a case for Norgard. And Norgard is even more accustomed to playing in midfield than Saka is. Saka's more flank forwards than he is in midfield. That's my argument. That's my campaign. Vote for Norgard. Vote for Norgard. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's done my campaign, bro. You know what I'm saying? But man, them can't see the poll, bro.
The poll's there, bro. The poll's it's on my channel. Maybe you're watching on Stricto's channel.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
The poll's on FamZone TV. Go, because we're dual streaming, innit?
Go on FamZone.
Big up Darno. It's my cousin still. Big him up, my G. Big up
Darno. We see you. Let me try to get the poll up on my bit.
Make sure you lot on FamZone TV channel. Come over. If you're watching it on Stricto's channel, go to FamZone TV if you can, or make sure you like Stricto's channel before you leave over there if you're gonna leave. Come over and put the poll and vote in the poll, man, because Stricto is going mad. There's too much DR Sports and AFTV. There's too much going on, bro. This guy's too famous. That's the issue. He's too famous. This is the issue, bro.
Say too famous, you know. All right. Start
man said Norgard in the 10.
Norgard. How do you even spell the man's name again?
Norgaard, I think. Norgard in the 10 is mad. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. Where else are you gonna get big strict easy? That sounds a bit mad, but where else are you gonna get strict online? These things, man. You don't really jump on other people's channels, innit? So you know what I mean?
Keep it exclusive. All right, cool. I've put the poll up. I put the poll up on my bit now. Bro, I'm only learning about these whole things, you know. I didn't even know.
Oh, the
you
poll
could
that.
do it. Yeah. Guys, don't forget to slap the likes as well. Hit the likes.
Yeah,
Before you
man.
take your next breath, hit the likes. Before you take your next breath, hit the likes. Do it for both channels, Fam Zone TV, and of course for Strict. And if you haven't subscribed to one channel, go over and subscribe to the other, man. Let's keep the love, man. Let's keep it going. All right, so Damian Kelly say, "What? Look at the poll and clear your vision." All right, let me see. Where's the poll?
You know what I'm saying, David? I don't know what's going on with Strict today, man.
Yo, yeah.
Man said, D, you're
17%.
not very flexible today. Sometimes you got to try things that are unconventional. You never know. Well,
Facts.
how
Facts.
unconventional are you trying to go, though? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Norgard in the 10 is... I've not heard that before.
You got to remember, yeah. You got to remember, D, yeah. You know when I might be going too philosophical. Whatever that word.
What?
Yeah. English, second language. English, second language. I might be going too philosophical.
And you laughed at me earlier as well. Philosophical.
English, second
what
language.
did you say? What did you say? All right, say the word
English,
again.
English,
Say the
second
word
language.
again. Say the word again.
Philosophical.
Oh, Strict, don't kill me today, bro.
No, I'll get it. No, this word's coming out. Hold on, wait.
Philosophical, bro.
Philosophical, yeah. I might be going too philosophical here, yeah. All right, boom, yeah. When Thomas Edison,
what's going on?
Wait. When Thomas Edison, yeah, was talking about creating light, I might even be wrong. It might not even be him that made. Is it? It's not even Edison. Who made light? Hold on.
Oh,
let me land.
Get on there, man.
Hold on. Who invented?
What, you chat GPT? What are you doing?
Hold on. I need to get this right.
Oh my days.
Oh yeah. I've gone mad. I've gone mad with the names. Benjamin Franklin. Let's go Benjamin Franklin. Yeah?
For what?
When he was like, look, I'm gonna make light or whatever, yeah. Thomas Edison. Did I get it wrong?
It is Thomas Edison that did light.
Is it Edison? Yeah. When he said, look, I'm gonna make light, man, then would have laughed at him. Man, the idea was crazy. It was nuts. What do you mean you're gonna make something that's gonna brighten the day? And what do you mean you're gonna do all of this? It was nuts. And boom, he went out there, he made it. Look at us now. Look at the light I'm using. Look, off light. But I'm doing all of this now because someone doubted. Do you get what I'm saying? Someone doubted.
Yeah, but do you think? You think more ideas come true or not come true? How many ideas do you think?
I told you the ideas that come through, the ones you try, better than the ones you don't try.
And also the ones you try don't come through as well. There's a lot of there's more failures than successes.
But the ones that you get more from are the ones that you try, better than the ones you don't try. And you know that.
So you'd rather try Norgard in the 10 than Saka in the 10?
I don't mind it. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind Saka in the 10. I'm just trying to present another way in it. I'm just trying to present, because that 10 hasn't been nailed down by nobody. Do you get what I'm saying? And from what I've seen with and I think the most important thing we get with Rice, Zubi, and maybe even Norgard is a balance. And then we also get the height. So there's some pluses we can look into. Do you get what I'm saying? Man takes free kicks as well, bro. It sounds mad. I'm saying it and I know it sounds mad.
Strict man. Why are you doing this today, man?
Remember when I said Liverpool weren't gonna get top 4?
Yeah, but that
was even more crazy because they signed Isak, they signed Ekatike.
But it's not over yet. The league's not over. They might still get top 4, bro.
But they ain't getting no top 4. But even the fact that I'm half right was crazy. even the fact I was half right was crazy because everyone said, "Bomb, if they sign Isak, it's done. The league is done. They're gonna have Salah, Gakpo, Isak, Ekitike, Van Dijk, Szoboszlai, blah 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 blah." When I said that, everyone said, and I qualified it with an explanation. Stricto's reaching. Da 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 da. All I'm saying is, I'm not against Saka starting in a 10. I'm not. But when I look at the quality of a 10, I genuinely think Norgard has more of that than Saka does. I feel Saka will stifle Gyökeres. Saka will stifle anyone who's playing on the wings, on the left that like to drift in behind, like we saw with Martinelli's goal and we saw with Madueke's goal. I don't think Saka has that vision. Saka has everything else, but that picture, which most number 10s do, the picture that Ozil's got in his head before it's even happened, De Bruyne's had in his head before it's even happened. I just don't think Saka has that. We've seen Odegaard with it in the past. We've seen Jorginho with it in the past. He's not even a 10. And he's finding passes where it's like, raw.
Yeah, a 6's vision is very different to a 10's vision.
But Saka's not a 10. Saka's that midfield role, he's not played enough.
Yeah, but you're saying that Norgard, that you might as well put Busquets. You thinking because Busquets has got vision, you think that the 6 vision is the same as it's two different versions of vision.
But vision is vision. I see, you can see. Do you get what I'm saying? But what
it's different.
Okay, cool. He's got, okay, if you put it into like a job, for instance, yeah. You put it into a job, for instance, yeah. You've got transferable skills in one place that you can bring to another, though those jobs are not exactly the same jobs. For instance, like a train driver versus a bus driver, yeah. They're not the same. There's different things you got to learn, but they're transferable in the sense that you work alone, you move in transportation, like boom, 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 boom. You can transfer that. So a 6, you're in midfield. All you're doing is moving one spot, that side.
It's not, man.
You know what I'm saying? You're moving one spot, that side. You're not.
No, it's not, man.
It's not incredibly new to you.
It is, because more often than not, when you're playing in the 10 role, yeah, you're gonna have to play passes, yeah. More often than not, most of the time we're back to goal, yeah. More often than not, with a 6, kind of putting far more pressure, completely different. You're gonna have to be getting into more goal scoring opportunities, looking for like final passes. Playing the final pass is very different to playing the pass from the 6th position. It's very different, bro.
Look when we took Xhaka from a 6 to an 8.
That's but I don't. What's the correlation though?
Correlation is he's aware how to play midfield, but if you push him further up, you're getting more out of Xhaka than you was in the 6. That sounded like a crazy idea at the time. We started getting goals from Xhaka. We started getting less mistakes from Xhaka because you can make your mistakes slightly upfield. It doesn't really affect. It's not fatal. Do you get what I'm saying? So sometimes it sounds mad. It just sounds mad, but it's so mad that it could work.
It can't. It won't work. No God in the 10 won't work. It won't work. It won't work. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna press now? Is he gonna press? Can he press now? Is he gonna start the press now? Is he dynamic enough to start the press for the whole game?
I mean, we're gonna have to wait to see that in it. I'm not saying it will work. I'm saying it can work. Is what I'm saying. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm saying it can work. I'm not saying it will work. So maybe if it in a 10, is he pressing? I don't know. I've never seen him his fitness like that. I haven't got enough sample size. But what I do have a sample size is he's given me enough to actually make this conversation. Like, he's giving me enough to make this conversation. Guys, slap the likes before you take your next breath. Slap your likes. Big up Ryan, Arsenal 5-3, 4-2. We see you. So yeah, that's essentially.
I hear it. I do hear it. I'm gonna give a little. I'm gonna give the results of the poll though.
Go on. Go on, what's the result?
The results of the poll, I'm going to end the poll. 79% absolutely not. 21% yes.
All right, and on my thing,
I'm going to end the poll there anyway.
So what the role was? What was the poll again? What's the numbers?
Should Norgard play in the 10 role?
And what was the final votes?
79% said no. 21% said yes.
Yeah, the votes are
But
pretty similar.
that 21%, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
On this side as well. 82%.
They want this. Let's see how it goes, man.
82% no, 18%. No, sorry, 82% no, 18% yes. Which I mean is a big landslide, but the fact that there is 21%.
Oh, sorry, 73% said no, 27 said yes. Sorry.
Yeah, it's bro, 27 is high considering for an absolutely like it's high, bro.
Yeah, but I think they pressed the wrong button by accident.
It's high. Like I would have thought that would have been like a 95, 5. 27 is high.
It should be 100% to 0. I don't know where the 27%. I think they did it by accident. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
You know what? Let's do this, yeah. The people that voted no, come up with your come in the chats and tell us why. Tell us why you the people that voted Norgard as a 10. Yeah, you want Norgard to play in a 10. Let me make this clear. You want a Norgard, come in the chat and tell us why you think he's suited to play in that 10 role.
Yeah, let's have the convo in the chat, man.
Yeah, let's sort of hear what people them are saying. You get me? Caleb saying Norgard in 10 is haram, bro. I'm just saying it might not work. It could work. That's all Stricto's saying, my guys. That's all I'm saying. I mean, before people jump into that, we'll go. I think we're going with 2 different titles, you know, D. You know, your title was what was your title again?
Our Arsenal 2 title favorites.
Okay, yeah. So let's touch on that. I think on my one, I went with the Brentford, Wigan, Saka midfield, which we've touched on. FA Cup draw, we've slightly touched on that, but I haven't really gone in depth. So if you just tuned in, it's Mansfield versus Arsenal in the FA Cup 5th round draw. So yeah, are Arsenal still title favorites? Question is, why won't we be title favorites? Maybe it's my question I'll pose to the viewers. Why won't we be title favorites? If the chat can jump in there, let us know why we won't be title favorites. Whether you think 4 points isn't a clear enough gap, or whether you think we haven't been playing well enough, we're not oiling in the attacking areas as much. Whatever your reasons is, let us know. We'll discuss that. One thing I want to say though, I've been looking at the fixtures. So Arsenal play before Man City, 2 games before Man City, right? So our next game is away to Wolves on Wednesday. So that's an 8 o'clock kickoff there. And then Man City's next game isn't until Saturday on the 21st. So there's a few 3 days before Man City play. And then our game after that. So that's Man City playing at home to Newcastle at the Etihad, yeah, on the Saturday. So that will level up the amount of games played. And then we play the North London derby. Is it the next day?
22nd, yeah.
Yeah, so we play the North London derby the next day. So then would have played by then a game more than City, right? So that whole game in hand business stopped. I don't understand why they've spread it here, because we are exactly locked into every tournament and competition that Man City's in. So I don't understand where this gap in games have appeared from. Do you get what I'm saying? And this, listen, I'm not trying to moan here, because you're supposed to win every game, every opponent you face, you're supposed to win that game. But I'm starting to see I don't know who's designed this. I know why they've designed it, I suppose, for the drama and all of that. But by the time we played Tottenham, we would have played a game more. And if we don't win or get the desired outcome, then we're back into that whole game in hand business. And then we can start talking about are Arsenal still title favourites or not, depending on how results go against Wolves and against Tottenham. Of course, if we win both games, then it doesn't matter which order the game go. We're still retaining our 4 points. Could be more depending on what happens with Man City against Newcastle or Man City against Leeds away. It depends. But I don't understand why there's a huge gap between us and Man City. I just don't understand it. We're exactly in the same competitions. We're both in the final of the League Cup. We're both through to the next stage of the Champions League. And we're both through to the next stage of the FA Cup. And we're both fighting for the Premier League title. I don't get it.
And the good thing about what you said as well, you made a good point. We've had a good draw in the league, in the Premier League, in the FA Cup. Man City, you've got Newcastle away. We've got Mansfield or Macclesfield, whichever one they said we've got. Whether we like it or not, we're away from home. It's a good draw. So we've kind of been a bit fortunate in the FA Cup. We've got obviously Man City in the League Cup final, but there's not much more Arsenal can do in the next, up to this point in the Premier League and in the Champions League. And we're in every competition and top of everything. There's not much more we can do apart from perfection. I mean, if you look at Arsenal and you complain about what we're doing, that means you're saying that Arsenal should be perfect because there's nothing more that they can do because they're not robots. So if Arsenal are to actually, at this point right now, there's not much more we could have done but be in 4 competitions, be top of everything, have a deep squad and still be dealing with everything. There's not much we can do, bro. You know what I'm saying? People just want perfection, which is, I understand, but everyone knows there's no such thing as perfection in football. So, you know what I mean? You want to touch on the FA Cup draw?
Yeah, the FA Cup draw, Mansfield. I mean, that's a game we expect to win. I think another League One team.
Would you go strong or would you rotate in that game?
Depends when the draw. It depends when the draw is. If they announce when the game is, I don't know. It depends what's going on with other games around us. That game you can't afford to drop players. We can't afford to rest a few players. But I think with Arteta, he likes playing players because he feels the more you play, the fitter you are. I think that's his philosophy around it. Because why else would you bring on Zubimendi yesterday? Why else would you bring on some of the subs you made? You know what I'm saying? But we just have to wait. I think that game is an Arsenal W. Mansfield, that man said it's not even far. It's just Midlands way, just past Nottinghamshire or Nottingham, whatever. I have faith that wherever he starts, we should have enough to get the job done and go on to the next stage. And then the injuries. Yesterday we had injuries to Ben White and to Calafiori, but Ben White later announced on his Insta that he's all right, he's cool. Arteta said we're gonna have to wait for Calafiori to see what that's about. And I'm starting to get worried with Calafiori. You know, he's had a tremendous season up until this point, but the injuries are now starting to come in, and we haven't seen enough. I haven't seen enough of a good work from Miles Lewis-Skelly whenever he's played. But it might be because he hasn't had a run of games. So maybe this might be the time, or maybe Arteta prefers Hincapié there because we get height, we get someone who does like to put the balls in the box. Brentford, we saw that for Madueke's goal. So yes, it's interesting. But what you make about these injuries we're getting now to like?
I think we missed Calafiori badly. I think we missed Calafiori badly. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like he's a big miss, man. Big miss. I feel like he was on fire. He was one of the best left backs in the league before he got injured. He was helping us. All of a sudden, we weren't talking about our left hand side being redundant. He's a big miss, man. Can't lie to you. Big miss, bruv. Right. Hincapié is just not the same type of player. He's good defensively and stuff, but attacking wise, Calafiori is a menace on that left side, man. He's a maverick, man. We missed that, man. I'm not gonna lie. That's how I feel.
Yeah. And Ben White as well. I think Timber's dropped off the last couple of games. I don't know whether or not.
Yeah. In attacking role, he does this thing that Timber really gets to my nerves. He has the ball and then he does these long balls randomly that just go up to nowhere. It really does my head in when he does this. He just does these random long passes that just go nowhere to the keeper or straight for a goal kick. It does my head in. He can't. His long ball passing is terrible.
So what would you do in that? So should we look to? I think he's got to start rotating. Like I think Ben White, we know will struggle against quick wingers.
Yeah,
and I think situations like that, maybe you bring him in, you bring in Timber. But I think overall, in other areas, maybe some games you start with White. Because White is familiar with Saka and the older guard, the trinity that they've got going on down that right hand side. I think some games White actually suits starting, and I think maybe Arteta maybe should start doing that. You know what I'm saying? Start actually focusing on who is right for certain games. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know. But yeah, guys, we're gonna try to wrap it up for today. We've got other stuff going on.
We've got other streams. I'm gonna go live at 9 on my channel with Dean, all things football and stuff. So I'm gonna redirect over there anyway. So that's at 9 o'clock, but obviously in between that, I need to just go and sort out a couple bits. So the Stricto, Stricto's big time. I'm seeing you see him on the, but I'm gonna do it every time, bro. You better get used to it, bro. You better get used to seeing him big watch alongs on big channels and. You know what I'm saying? So we're privileged over this side to get over. You know what I'm saying? Privileged time over these times. You get me? He's a real in demand character, real demand young man, serious guy. You know what I mean? He's one of the main Arsenal advocates in the world right now. So
this guy, listen, I'm an Arsenal fan, like all of you, like the rest of you Arsenal fans. You know what I'm saying? I want one thing for my club. I'm sure we all want the same thing as for Arsenal to succeed. D's the same. I'm the same. All of you Arsenal chats are the same. So that's all we want. But on that note, guys, make sure you like the stream on both channels. We're dual streaming, Famzone TV and on Stricto Strict. Make sure you hit the likes on your way out. Appreciate the comments. We'll be back again this time next week, hopefully in a cheery mood, what was it? Jolly mood, click.
Yeah. Get in there.
Yeah, click your heels and that. You know what I'm saying? All of that. Hopefully, is that thing there. But yeah, big up everyone in the chat. That being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, whatever it is that these other YouTubers tell you to do.
But do it for us. We'll see you guys next week, Monday at 7 p.m. You know the pattern, man.